efficient. Upstairs we have the loading hopper and all the green coffee that we're working on at any point in time. And when we go upstairs and load this, we'll blow the beans through that tube into the chamber here. This triangular chamber is where the beans rest, and underneath that is a large air fan, and when we're roasting, the fan creates air up underneath the beans and levitates them on a cushion of air. Initially it's cool air and the beans are scrubbed together and cleaned. After 50 seconds of cleaning, then we heat the air in this big rectangular box, stainless steel box. There's a large air heater, and we heat the air, and the heated air applies the heat directly to the beans. Now what we've done is we've shrunk that down to a small version, which is what you see over here, so you can notice that the shape is very similar to the bigger version. This runs off electricity instead of natural gas, and it'll roast anywhere from 500 grams to 2 kilograms. And we use this, almost all of our business is customized blending, so we do specialist blends for cafes who want to have their own blend. And because we're roasting on a just-in-time basis, we repackage the coffee with a label that conveys their logo and their name and blend and so forth. In fact, the blend that we're going to roast today was put together in concert with a cafe owner who has a business called Cafe Julia down in Chippendale on Abercrombie Street. So we worked with him to put that blend together. He's been using it for several years now, and we're very pleased to see that it won an award recently. So I'm going to load this Vermont with coffee. And this roaster runs the same way as the big roaster. Inside here is the same type of control computer that we have in the cabinets on the wall in the back. So everything works the same, it just roasts a smaller quantity. We use a touch screen to control everything.
So that's the mini roaster machine, and apparently there's a kilo worth of coffee Rwandan coffee being roasted in here. And apparently it's going to come out there.
Finishes. Now this is a blend that's known internally as TCR22. Each of our blends has a number, but it also goes by the name Cafe Julia because that's the organization that we developed it in concert with. This is 25 kilos we're going to roast. When we load it, the fan's going to come on and blow the coffee through this tube into the roaster as we saw downstairs. Now first of all, I'm going to tell the equipment, the computer, so we're ready to start loading. Now I'll start loading, the fan will come on, make a little noise. Feel free to come in a little closer if you'd like to see what's happening. You'll also notice that there's a fair amount of dust being emitted, and I'll explain what happens to that dust after we load it.